This is a video tutorial for the Happy Days key fob zipper purse. You can make it with box corners, as that one is, or you can leave it plain, as this one is. And this is what you'll need. You'll need fabric for the outer, fabric for the lining, a nylon teeth zipper, and a key fob metal tab. And this is how we'll make it. Using your template, cut one outer and one lining. We're working now on the outer of your purse. So place your outer fabric wrong sides down, so you're looking at the pretty side. This will be the top of your purse, and this will be the bottom of your purse. Quite important, especially if you're using directional fabric. Next, take your zip and ensure that the pull is facing downwards. Then place it carefully, the edge of the zipper and the edge of your outer. Line it all up and then add a few clips. Next, using your zipper foot, which looks like this, sew along this edge and stop. Once you've sewn along, take your lining piece, right sides together, so pretty sides to pretty side, and match up all the sides and edges. And once again, add a few clips down there. Once you've clipped it, sew a line of stitches all the way along using your zipper foot again, as we did before. I've sewn all the way along. Now I'm going to open it out. Make sure that all the bottom edges line up, the side edges line up, and the top edges line up, and press. Next, we're going to top stitch. So change your zipper foot to your normal foot and sew all the way along there. You might feel happier putting a few clips round to keep it steady. That's completely up to you. I've top stitched all the way down, and I've also made a mark using my ruler and the top of the fabric where it joins. Make a mark. Using this mark, take your outer piece and this point here and place it on that mark, and this edge and the edge of your zip, line it all up. Take your time with this, so the top of your fabric touches the line and it's all straight along the zip. When you're happy with it, add some clips. Next, put your zipper foot back on, and as we did before, sew all the way down and stop. I've sewn along. Now I'm going to flip it over. So we're looking at the lining. And as we did before, place this corner on the line. Line up the edges, and once again add a few pins or clips. I've added a few clips, and as we did before with the zipper foot on, sew all the way along and stop. Once you've sewn all the way down, open your zip as far down as you can. It is a bit of a fiddle, but take your time with it. Once you've pulled your zip out of the way, turn it the right way out. There we go. That's the side we already have top stitched, but this side hasn't been top stitched yet. So first thing is to take it over to your iron and press, again lining up all the top and the edges and ensuring that you don't iron on the nylon zip. Then, as we did before, top stitch all along the edge. I've top stitched, left the zip open, and now I'm going to turn it wrong way again, and then sort of backwards pull the zip up. There. Then I'm going to sew all the way along the bottom. I've sewn across the bottom and I've trimmed the zip. If you want your purse to look like this, there's no need to do the next stage, but if you want your purse to do this, follow me now. We're now going to create the box corners. To box the corners, pull the zipper right the way down, and we're working by looking at the lining side. So take your corner piece and form a triangle along and add a clip. Make sure it's nice and even, and do the same for this side. Then get your ruler and draw a line across there and across there. I've measured 2 centimetres from the tip and drawn a line. I've done that on both sides, and now I'm going to take it over the sewing machine and sew along that line I've drawn, and then the same for the other end. I've sewn each side to form the box corner, and now I'm going to trim the excess fabric each side. Whether or not you're doing the box corners, we now need to turn the purse the right way round. I've turned it the right way out. I'll pull the zip down a bit, and I've added a clip to keep the zipper teeth together. And now I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine and sew relatively close to the top a line of stitches. I've sewn across, and I've gone over where the teeth are a couple of times just to give it extra strength. I'm going to trim the excess zip, and then I'm going to add the key fob. Your key fob comes with sharp little teeth on the one side, and on the top it's a nice smooth side. We want the teeth part to be underneath, so you place your purse under and you make sure that the teeth are at the bottom, and when you're happy with where it is, You take the tool that's supplied with your key fob and you squash it together. And that's your Happy Days key fob zipper purse all done.